The second question of the exercise 8.3 of comparing quantities chapter. Kamala borrowed 26,400 rupees from a bank to buy the scooter at rate of 15% per annum compounded yearly. What amount will she pay at the end of 2 years, 4 months to clear the loan? First of all, we can find out the compounded yearly for 2 years. After that, we are getting the amount, adding of the compounded amount, then that as a principal amount after 2 years taking and apply the simple interest for that 4 months, and what the interest we are getting, that interest is added to the after 2 years compounded amount. Then that amount to she paid to the bank to clear the loan. Okay, first we can take the principal amount. The principal amount is the starting amount, that is the P. The principal amount is equal to P equal to 26,400 rupees. She borrowed from a bank. And what is the rate of interest? Rate of interest equal to 15%. R is equal to 15% per annum, compounded yearly. And here, how many years time period? Is equal to 2 years, 4 months. To find amount compounded yearly for 2 years. That is nothing but A is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Here, amount is 26,400. 1 plus rate of interest per annum 15% by 100, number of years is equal to 2. It is equal to 26,400. 5 3s are 5 20s. 20 plus 3 by 20 whole square equal to 26,400 into 23 by 20 into 23 by 20. 0, 0, 0, 0 get cancelled. 2 1s are 2 1s are 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4. 2 1s are 2 6s are 12, 2 6s are 12. It is equal to 23 into 23. 3 3s are 9, 2 3s are 6 plus 6 12. 1 is carried. 2 2s are 4 plus 1 529 into 66. 9 6 are 54. 5 6 2s are 12 plus 5 17. 6 5s are 30 plus 1 31. And here 31 74. So 4 11 9 4 3. 34,914 rupees. After 2 years, it is compounded 34,000. The amount is A is equal to 34,914 for 2 years. Next, for 4 months, T is equal to 4 months. 4 months means that is the 4 by 12 years. And the rate of interest R is equal to 15%. The amount is becomes the principal amount for the 2 years. Now, the simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. P is the amount after 2 years, the compounded yearly. That is 34,914 into time period is 4/12 into rate of interest is 15% by, that is 15/100. 4 ones are 4 threes are 3 ones are 3 fives are 5 ones are 5 20s are. This 2 tens are 2 ones are 2 sevens are 2 fours are 2 fives are 2 sevens are. That is equal to 1,745.7 rupees. That is the simple interest. The amount she paid, after 2 years, 4 months, it is equal to amount plus simple interest, that is equal to 34,914 plus 1,745.7 equal to 0.7. 4 plus 5 is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. 7 plus 9, 16. It's 8 plus 4 is 12. 1. 42,659.7 rupees she paid. Sorry, here just the amount is calculated 34,914, 1,745.7. It's 7, 9, 5, 16, 6, 36,000. The amount is equal to 36,659.7 rupees. Here it is added to 1, but it's not. Okay, this is the amount she paid after 2 years, 4 months. The third problem, Fabina borrows 12,500 rupees at 12% per annum for 3 years, the simple interest. One person is borrows with the simple interest of the 12% of amount 12,500. Radha borrows the same amount for the same time, same amount, same time. The same time period at 10% per annum, but the interest is different, compounded annually. Who pays more interest and by how much? First, we can take 2 persons. One is Fabina and another one is Radha. Both are taking the same amount and same time period. The principal amount equal to P equal to 12,500. Fabina taking and Radha is also taking the same amount, 12,500 rupees. And here the same time period is equal to T equal to 3 years. Here time period T equal to 3 years. And same amount, same time period. Next, rate of interest is different. Rate of interest. The rate of interest of Fabina is 12%. The rate of interest of Radha is 10%. But here, the interest is also different. We can calculate the interest. Here, taking simple interest equal to how much? Compound interest equal to how much? That who pays the more amount? We know that simple interest formula is equal to PTR by 100. It is equal to P is the principal amount 12,500 T time period 3 years, rate of interest is 12 by 100. These two zeros get cancelled. 125 into 12 3 is 36. That is equal to, here calculate. Here 125 into 36, 6 5s are 33, 6 2s are 12 plus 3, 15, 6 1s are 6, 7. 3 5s are 15, 1 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7, 3 1s are 3. It's 0, 10, 15. So rate of interest is 4500. Okay, simple interest is 4500 Fabina paid. Now we can calculate the compound interest. Compound interest means the amount A is equal to principal amount into 1 plus R by 100 whole power number of years, that is N or T. It is equal to 12,500 into 1 plus R is 10 by 100 whole power 3. 1010 cancel. Taking the LCM, 12,500 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10 into 11 by 10. Why? Because 1 plus 1 by 10 LCM is 10 plus 1 by 10. It's 11 by 10 is the LCM. Okay. Here 1 0 0 1 0 0 cancel. 5 2s are 5 2s are 5 5s are. Okay, here 11 11s are 121, 11 5s are 55, 5 11 2s are 22 plus 5, 275 into 121 by 2. That is equal to 275 into 121, 275, 5 2s are 10, 15, 2 to the 4, 550 and 275. So 5, 7, 12, 13, 33,275 by 2. 2 1s are 2 1s are 2 6s are 2 6s are 2 4s are 2 7s are 0.5. It is the 16,647.5 is the amount. Then compound interest is equal to amount minus principal amount. 16,647.5 minus 12,500. How much the compound interest? It is equal to 0.5. So 7414. 4,147.5. 16,670. 647.5. 12,500. 7 4 1 4 4 1 4 7. It's the compound interest. Who pays more? Fabina paid more interest. That is equal to 4,500 minus 4,147.5. How much she paid more? It is equal to 4,500 minus 4,147.5. 0.5 to 5, 352 rupees, 0.5. Fourth problem. I borrowed 12,000 from Jamshed at 6% per annum. Simple interest for 2 years. Had I borrowed this sum at 6% per annum, compound interest. What extra amount would I have to pay? See here, 6% per annum compounded interest for 2 years and 6% per simple interest. The amount is same, percentage is same, and number of time period is also same. But the interest rate is different. Interest is different, simple interest and compounded interest. Okay. Here, first we can take what is the principal amount. The principal amount equal to P equal to 12,000 rupees. Next, what is the rate of interest? Rate of interest equal to R equal to 6%. And what is the time period? Time period is equal to 2 years. T is 2 years. Okay. We can calculate compound interest and simple interest. Simple interest equal to PTR by 100. That is equal to 12,000 into 6 into 2 by 100. 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 6 twos are 12. 120 into 12 rupees. 12 zeros are 0, 12 twos are 24, 2, 12 ones are 12 plus 2, 114. That is 1,440 rupees is the interest amount for simple. Next, compound interest is equal to amount minus principal, where amount is equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power N. P is the 12,000 rupees into 1 plus R by 100, 6 by 100 whole power how many years? 2 years. Okay. That is 12,000 rupees. A equal to 12,000 rupees into 100 plus 6, taking LCM, 106 by 100 into 106 by 100. 2 zeros, 2 zeros, here 1 0, 1 0. 2 5s, 2 6s. It is equal to 106 into 106. 6 6 36, 6 and 106. 6 3 12 1 1. 11,236 into 6. 6 6 36, 3, 18 plus 3, 21, 12 plus 2, 14, 6 plus 1, 7, 6. 67,416 by 5. Divide 5 ones are 5 threes are 5 fours are 5 eights are 5 threes are 0.2. 13,483.2 rupees. That is the total amount. The compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Compounded amount, that is 13,483.2 rupees minus 12,000 rupees. Okay, it's 12,000 minus means we are getting 1,483.2 rupees. Here, the simple interest amount is 1,440 rupees. The compound interest amount is, simple interest amount is 1,440 rupees. And compound interest amount is 1,483.2. What they are asking? What extra amount would I have to pay? The extra amount is extra amount equal to compound interest minus simple interest, that is equal to 43.2 rupees is the extra amount he should pay. Fifth problem. Vasudevan invested 60,000 rupees at an interest rate of 12% per annum compounded half yearly. What amount would he get after 6 months and after 1 year? First here, half yearly means we can take the concept of half yearly compounded. Half yearly compounded means we can take the rate of interest is in half year, half of the rate of interest. The time period is 2 times of the number of years. Okay, here half year and 6 months, both are same. 6 months is nothing but in the first case, after 6 months. After 6 months means that is twice of half year, 6 months by 12 months. 6 ones are 6 twos are 2 ones are 2 ones are. This is number of times n equal to 1. Next, the principal amount. Principal amount is equal to P equal to 60,000 rupees only. Next, rate of interest. That is equal to R equal to 12%. In this half year, compound interest R by 2 equal to 12 by 2 is equal to 6% we can take for compounded half yearly. Here the amount A is equal to principal amount into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Principal amount is 60,000. 1 plus R is 6 by 100 whole power. Half year means number of times. That is n equal to 1. 60,000 into 100 plus 6, 106 by 100. 2 zeros cancel. It is equal to amount equal to 2 zeros. 6 6 are 36. 6 1s are 6. That 63,600 rupees is the compounded after 6 months. Compounded amount after 6 months. Next, after 1 year. Second case is after 1 year. After 1 year means here principal amount is 60,000 rupees. Okay. Rate of interest R is equal to R by 2. That is 12 by 2 is equal to 6%. Next, n equal to twice of the half yearly. Okay. Here, how many years we are taking? 1 year. Twice of the number of years means n equal to what? 2. What is the amount? P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. P is the 60,000. 1 plus R is the 6 by 100 whole power 2. Why? Because in 1 year we can compound it 2 times. So 60,000 into 100 plus 6 LCM, 106 by 100 into 106 by 100. 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros, 2 zeros cancel. It is equal to 6 6 are 36, 6 1s are 6 into 106. 636 into 106. 6 6 are 36. 3. 6 3s are 18 plus 3, 21. 2. 6 6 are 36 plus 2, 38. Zeros. And 636. 6 1, 14. 3 plus 3, 6 plus 1, 7. To 6, 67,416 rupees. So amount A equal to 67,416 rupees compounded after 1 year, compounded half yearly, getting the amount after 1 year. Sixth problem, Arif took a loan 80,000 rupees from a bank. If the rate of interest 10% per annum, find the difference is amounts he would be paying after 1.5 years if the interest is compounded annually, compounded half yearly. Here, first we can take what is the principal amount. The principal amount equal to P equal to 80,000 rupees. Okay. Next, rate of interest. Rate of interest is R equal to 10%. And we can find out the time period. Time period is equal to 1.5 years. T equal to 1.5 years. That is nothing but 3/2 years. Okay. We can find out the difference of the compounded annually, compounded half yearly. The first case is compounded annually. Compounded annually means first we can calculate it 1 year and after that half year simple interest. Compounded annually means the amount A equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 whole power n. Here first we can calculate compound amount for 1 year. Compounded annually. That is principal amount is 80,000 rupees. 1 plus rate of interest is 10/100 whole power n equal to what year? 0, 0 cancel. It is equal to 80,000 into 10 plus 1, 11/10. 0, 0 cancel. Here 11, how many zeros? 3 zeros. 11 8s are 88. For 1 year, the amount is 88,000. Next, we can calculate the simple interest for half year. The simple interest for half year. That is, simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. Here, the 88,000 becomes the principal amount after 1 year. Time period is half year, that is 1/2. Rate of interest is 10 only. By 100. 2 1s are 2 5s are get cancelled. 2 zeros, 2 zeros get cancelled. It's 0. 5 8s are 44. 5 8s are 40 plus 4 44. The 4,400 rupees is the simple interest for half year. The total amount after 1.5 year compounded annually. That is A equal to after 1 year, what is that? A plus simple interest. That is equal to A is 88,000 plus 4,400 rupees. Total 400. 8 plus 4 is 12. 92,400 rupees is annual compounded. Next, second case is compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly means we can take the rate of interest is half of the rate of interest, that is 10% by 2 equal to 5%, and the number of years n equal to twice of the time period, that is 2 into 3 by 2 equal to 3. Now the amount for 1.5 year, compounded half yearly means principal amount into 1 plus r by 100 whole power n, that is 80,000 is the principal amount, 1 plus rate of interest is 5 by 10 whole power 3. 5 ones are 5 20s is 80,000 into 20 plus 1, 21 by 20 into 21 by 20 into 21 by 20. 3 zeros, here 3 zeros, 2 ones are 2 40s are 2 ones are 2 20s are 2 ones are 2 10s are 21 21s are 441, 210 into 441, 441 into 210, it's a 0, 21 ones are 21, 2, 21 fours are 84 plus 2, 86, 8, 21 fours are 84 plus 8, 92. It is equal to 92,610 rupees is amount. Here 92,400. What is the difference? Difference for the compounded annually and compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly minus compounded annually. Compounded half yearly is 92,610 rupees minus compounded annually means 92,400. What is the difference? 210 rupees is the difference for compounded half yearly and compounded annually.